My dad and I had the opportunity to fly business class with Qatar Airways from Miami to Denpasar, Bali, to visit my sister. So this was our experience. This was my dad's first time leaving the country since he was 15 years old, so it was super fun getting to experience this with him. We were supposed to be on a Q Suite plane the first flight, but because they're having a plane shortage, we got put on an older plane. So we were in the original business class with Qatar Airways, which was still amazing, super upgraded. We started out with dinner service. I pre-ordered a gluten-free meal, so here I am admiring my dad's bread basket because the bread they bought me was one single rice cake. So yeah, that's the deal there. All drinks you see me drinking in this video are non-alcoholic. They had some amazing alcohol-free options. I got started with the tuna crudo. My dad had the filet as an entree. He was so happy. It was honestly such a great experience to do this with him. They brought me grilled chicken with beets, potatoes, and broccoli. I was honestly super impressed with the food. This flight was 14 hours, and we landed in Doha. We had an 8-hour layover, but it was awesome because we were able to enjoy the business class lounge over in the Qatar airport. The lounge was insane. We were able to shower. There were multiple restaurants to choose from. We had a couple more cocktails, non-alcoholic for me. They had sushi options and other buffet options. Then we moved over to the sleeping pods and got a nice little nap in. I honestly would not have survived this 8-hour layover without these amenities. Being able to shower before getting on the next flight was phenomenal. We had one last snack before we boarded the next plane, and then we were able to enjoy the Q Suite. This was honestly the greatest flying experience of my life. It was so private and quiet and comfortable. This was only a 10-hour flight, but it was super enjoyable. Every flight has different food options on the menu, and this menu had udon noodles, and I am such a noodle girly, I had to say fuck it to being gluten-free, so I took my digestive enzymes, I had another non-alcoholic cocktail, and I enjoyed my shrimp tempura udon noodle soup, and it was unbelievable, incredible. And truly, the service on this aircraft is 5-star. They were constantly checking on you to see if you needed anything. Their goal was really to make you as comfortable as possible. I was so happy eating this. I am funny. And then my dad and I shared a cheese plate for dessert. And then I brushed my teeth, put on my pajamas they gave me, and got ready for bed. The seats lay completely flat, and I ended up sleeping through almost the entire flight. And then by the time I woke up, we were landing in Denpasar, and we were ready to see my sister. Best moment ever. Honestly, 10 out of 10 recommend. It was an amazing trip.